You're not real. I think oh my goodness. Almost got it past me.
Yours?
Back to you.
Let's go. Another goal? Bro, he bumped me. Why does he bump me?
You're trolling, man. Who am I
No, he
playing
just
with right
bumps me.
now?
Wait, this is huge. Oh my god. That's all they ever do.
86 points? Hello?
Winning man. You have 5 save. I'm the passive one.
Other one,
Look,
bro.
that is all your saves like that. What is that?
Snooze.
Wait. Look at that.
Waiting.
Look at all the pressure.
Oh, yeah, she got a touch on it.
You saved it. Alright, faking it. I'm faking it. Alright, war. 80 kilometers per hour. Actually, a bit faster than that. 80 is kind of yikes.
He hit it upwards a little bit, so.
Alright. Oof.
Yeah, I think my dog's I
You gotta go? You gotta leave?
Yeah. Let me just score. Yeah, it's off the ball. It's cringe.
Wait.
Oh, score, bro. Score!
I just don't want you to leave, you know?
I gotta go, man.
It was unscorable.
Oh, wait, Dave.
We're actually like really good.
I see. Oh.
Wait.
Me doing it.
Look at that.
A dog.
You probably thought I was stupid. You're stupid. Alright, wait. Going huge. Alright, I've got it. It's fine. Just let me do it. See?
Yeah, I'm bumping him.
Oh. Alright, switching.
Going the other way.
It's a bit of a ball musty. Inch.
Oh.
Alright, seconds. We're just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold. 5. Going in. Nice. That's huge. Down.
Yeah,
Going myself.
Okay. What? Wait, 1 second.
A little bit of YouTube interview. Just wondering how you're feeling about this last match. No, it's the finals. It's the.
Pretty shaken up around here.
Yeah. Well, they know that.
Yeah.
You okay? Like, they can already see. If you every now and then, me on the other. Oh. That means you're trying. You know, you're not. This isn't a joke.
Definitely isn't, bro.
Yeah. Look, they're so weird.
Right.
Oh, we lost.
2 goals is bad, he says. So you don't do something about it, perhaps?
Alright, you ready? Jumping?
Oh my god.
I wasn't. Did you expect me to hit that? You're joking, right?
Get a free ball. We just go for the ball.
You just better. Alright, now we're 2 goals down. 4 minutes left.
Goals down bad?
Oh, shit. Quick, quick. Nice. Wait, huge? This is huge.
What the fuck, man?
What to me? Oh, it's fine. A bit of an on hit. Waiting to boost. Got it?
You have to go for that. Oh my god. Did you hit the ball?
No, they're gonna open. What is that?
Yeah, I had the flip. If I got the flip,
What am I saying, dude, though? You didn't get the flip. You were down the side of the car.
Yeah, if I don't get the flip, that shouldn't be a goal, though.
That doesn't matter. I was panicking. Alright. First goal. We're only 2 goals down there. We're only 2. Bro, he bumped me. He bumped me mid-air. I'm not even ready. I was scoring that. Nice.
Go? Dude. Oh my god, dude.
That should
4 goals down, dude.
Alright, this should be a comeback and fake it? Because that's terrible.
Yeah, we fake this. Yeah.
Alright, we fake it. Nice.
Supreme genius.
You ready?
Good stack in the game.
Alright, that's a beautiful pass. That should just be a goal.
I just gonna have to dunk him. Yeah. Bumping the one that's relevant. Is he getting bumped? Bump. Yeah.
That's wrong. I just said that the other guy's just like driving forward.
Yeah, I know. Dude, this is winnable, man. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Ah, it is winnable.
You're only up for us.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Nice touch.
you want to do something, dude?
That's cool.
Yeah, only because I let you.
It's true. Alright, I'm in center. Use me if you want.
Hit the ball.
My bad. I'm left. Quick. Alright, I'm actually gonna score. That's
Yeah, I get it.
That's an easy. Third time
I
lucky.
missed.
Wait.
No.
Score it. I just want to know the goal. I haven't been saving the goal. I have to get my status. Sorry. So did I save it?
Oh my god.
Alright. We're 3 goals down in a minute.
Keep it. She's on, bro.
No.
Oh my days.
It's just slowing down the pace, you know? They're expecting speed. But I'm gonna slow it down. Alright, now we need to score. I'm telling you, man. What are you doing?
Go.
You wanna try and like maintain your rep here, or?
Go, dude. Go for the ball.
Yeah, rep for it. He's faster.
Yeah, nothing.
Alright, bump him. Oh, come on. You can hit it.
Oh.
Alright, no, I'm taking it. It's true. Jeez. I was hoping he missed. Alright, I'm gonna left. I'm left. Oh, nice. Yeah, winnable.
Yeah.
I think we did this one of our past games. Made a comeback. Wait.
Well, that's straight D.
It's huge. Alright, ceiling shot.
was known for, guys.
Yeah. I know you're following these in my life. You there? I was a par.
I am there. There's the ball. 3 shots.
Oh, what should I do? I'm not amazing that. I bumped him. Let's go! Come on, man. 30 seconds left. Alright, we actually have to concentrate.
There you go.
I'd say it's locked, but... Oh, shit.
Bump
I'm gonna let him hit it. Yeah.
Bump it again.
What am I gonna do? There's a guy on me.
Score. Just score.
Yeah, I'm dribbling him. Look at that.
No, you suck.
No. I don't have boost. I missed the boost.
Oh.
Wait.
He's hitting the ball.
10 seconds left, man.
I
Alright.
gotta bump the relevant one. He's irrelevant.
I got. That's not. Alright, we have to win it though. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. No, as long as they're concentrating, they can't score. Before we're kind of trolling a little bit. I was trolling a little bit. Wait.
Oh, he's at the ball.
We don't even need OT. No, I can't. We don't even need OT.
Oh no. Oh.
Do not fake. Just be like,
yeah.
No. Don't. No.
Oh no.
High five. Whoa! Are you there? Nice. That nice. Alright, I'm set up.
I killed
If you want.
He's missing.
Wait, pinch. That's huge. Look at that.
Oh,
that's really good.
Go.
Wait. 30 bit. Oh my god. End it like that. Just for the bang.
Let's go,
Yeah.
No way.
People actually thought we were losing.
Yeah. Very deep.
I said so many times for content. Like that was intense. That was suspension. I can't wait to get a grand champion title.
No.
Oh man. Maybe I'll still title within the SSL tournament OC. No, we got SSL opponents, that's a ring. Tournament's like a different MMR system or something. Or do you not know because you don't play the game? Well, there you go. So I'm gonna save the replay because memories. Huge win tournament there. Well, that was the video. It's ended now. 20 saves. How did you have 20 saves? How did you act that with you? 20 saves in the future. That's 4 saves. You have to happy player.
An unlikely final, I would say, Corelli, in RG, a reverse sweep against FaZe. And people know, I like watching NRG as much as Nexus. Did I think they were going to be able to pull that off? And did I think we would be seeing this matchup here? I say, no, I did not. Corelli, we've seen NRG play G2 already. We've seen a reverse sweep. What do you even make of this going into game 1?
Oh man, well listen, and I think G2 have looked the more consistent team throughout this tournament here. NRG have certainly had their struggles. And right now, I think the Dev kind of pointed it out. Atomic has been the guy for G2. He has just been on a different level this regional as compared to the last one. G2 was a little bit shaky in their first go-around with this roster. A little bit of practice, like Chicago said. They look a lot more scary this time around. It's a little dicey on their defensive side here as Squishy is going to start off the scoring.
Already things getting interesting just in that second touch. And even getting the third there, that brought out 2 defenders, making an easy cleanup goal for the general NRG, who are already getting off on the right foot against a team they had no success against earlier.
NRG, I was watching them type before they got into this with G2, and they were shocked that they came out. They were just happy to be here. They're happy to be here now, as they were surprised that they could pull it off. They have no idea what just happened in that last match, but they got to go again against a team here that has proven to be a little bit more difficult than maybe NRG expected coming into this previous series. Chicago was shooting over 40%, 43 to be exact. A crazy statistic, even for his standard.
Whoa. Atomic looking to take a shot there, but even thinking back to the first split, Chicago, the top offensive player in North America, and that, you wonder if he'll be able to keep up that type of quality, and I think we have seen that out of Chicago and G2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. And a lot of that is coming off the back of JNaps as well. JNaps actually takes the most shots on the team, but he doesn't score the most. It's those shots that open up the scoring opportunities for Chicago and Atomic. As here's the scoring opportunity for Squishy again, who has just had free reign on the G2 side.
And that 50 by Justin, again, the key to this play. Justin being that vanguard, leading the charge, getting that extra challenge, doing some dirty work, and that has really paid off. Squishy in a scoring spot. Normally we see Squishy as that third man most of the time on NRG playing the defensive game, but he has been cleaning things up to start things out. And Squishy trying to get another air dribble play, and that shot isn't good, off the post and out. Garrett trying to collect when Chicago will tap that over to Atomic, who has been spectacular in this tournament. G2 catching some flack, bringing on Atomic in place of the young gun Drees, but we've seen the potential in this roster. Chicago said it in his interview. They've had some time to practice, and it looks like they've been putting in the hours in practice. Getting to this point, have 2 lives in this grand final. NRG will have to win back-to-back best of 7s. With how good G2 has been playing this weekend, it seems like it might be too much. What on earth was that? An own goal of epic proportions. Oh my, you don't see that too often. Corelli, so embarrassed by that, he had to leave. So hopefully we'll get him back in here in a moment. Strange play. And I think anyone can see game 1 not really going G2's way. G2, their offense has been the highlight of their whole team, and it's really been the case for most of G2's history. Not really known for their defense, and even earlier against NRG, that 0-second goal, we saw the Atomic pre-jump. Atomic hitting one of the best shots that we have ever seen in RLCS competition. But that type of offense has been nowhere. A demo comes out, the shot is good, and Justin will be extending the lead for NRG, who are making a statement. And if you're NRG, you're coming into this series, it could not be better than getting out to a quick start in game 1 and almost, trying to go for that sweep, get to that second series as soon as possible. Did you see the own goal? What did you make of that?
Expect that ball to go into him. It just looks so perfect, and you're right. You were talking about NRG. This is a dream start for them, especially against a team that had swept them earlier in pretty commanding fashion. It felt like G2 did a really good job. Here's a good passing play, but that one's off the post. Atomic just off the mark. As Chicago trying to salvage the offensive play, but in the end, Justin with a big clear.
I was going to say just off the mark. That pretty much sums up game 1, but I think they're a little farther than just off the mark in game 1. G2, a head scratcher of a performance so far in this game. And that will be one back. Final minute. Atomic trying to make it respectable.
It's best they could do, and they do get one back with 54 seconds left. That's a good bump there by Chicago, and a tough angle for Atomic to hit. Squishy almost was able to flip into that one and kick it out. In the end, G2, they put up 10 shots here, outshot NRG, and yet only one goal to show for it, maybe two if they can get a hold of it here, but you got to give credit to NRG. The 9 saves have really shut down G2 when they've had their chances.
More passing coming out. NRG looking for an insurance goal. And Corelli, you talk about these saves that NRG has made, their defensive play. We were talking about this earlier, about how sometimes people will give NRG flack for allowing all that space when they play against top teams, but somehow NRG makes it work.
Yeah, look, you could say what you want about the space given. They certainly finished. The results speak for themselves as G2 do get another goal here. 14 seconds left. They're going to need a kickoff goal and then some. As another great passing play coming out from G2. You can see them move the ball from the walls to inside the box or inside in front of the goal. They've done a good job of that. It's really the G2 play style, the G2 passing that they're known for. They're going to need something here. JNAPS can't get the touch. Squishy will shut it down. That one went a little bit high. And a good flick on there from Atomic, but again, NRG shutting down the midfield, not letting G2 out. And in the end, a 4-2 victory here for NRG, and like you said, a very welcomed one after their last series here against G2.
And it begs the question, is this G2 warming back up? Is that what we just saw?
Yeah. That's a good question. I'm not going to speak for them. I have no idea. I do think NRG is probably playing better than what we saw, or that what G2 saw the first time around regardless. And I do think, G2 had opportunities there to make NRG sweat a little bit more. I think what was really demoralizing was the quick lead coming out from NRG as well. It was a disaster. This right off the bat here in the replay, Squishy having that open net basically as the defense botched the touch. So I think it was a bad start there for G2, but as the series went on, that game went on, they definitely looked a little bit better at the end there. The passing plays were starting to come out, opening up that NRG defense.
Yeah, it was about as bad of a start as you could have. We even saw a pretty epic own goal, and still G2 was within 2. And you saw that passing play. JNAPS, one of the best playmakers in North America, paired up with one of the best shooters. They made a really nice play in those final seconds. So the general NRG, a tall task still. They had a good game 1, but I don't know if they can really rely on G2 making this type of mistakes that they did in that first game.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually came through earlier, James, but I was complimenting JNAPS and saying how great he was as a shooter.
Bro, you left me for like 10 minutes.
I know, I'm sorry. I had to go for a walk, but JNAPS does a really good job of putting pressure on defenses. His shots aren't always accurate, but he puts on a lot of shots to defenses, and it allows Chicago, allows Atomic to follow up and put the final shot away. It's one of the good things about G2 that they do. It's why they have such a high a number of shots in a series. It comes a lot from JNAPS and his work downfield.
Atomic, the flick. A demo from Justin as well. Squishy shot opportunity, puts it perfectly upper 90. You saw the defender creeping back towards net, but it was awkwardly right above their head.
Gosh, he is just hitting the shots today, James. In game 1, he was doing the same thing. And again, there's a lot of space afforded over to NRG. This one was lobbed over the midfield, and no one was there to challenge from G2. And Squishy says, thank you very much. With all this space, I'll line up a shot.
Interestingly as well, we had the chance to talk to Reddles. He was in the Discord, the production Discord, where we all are joined, and that's how we get our comms. And Reddles was saying that NRG, they just have the experience that will sometimes elevate them above the competition. And Squishy Muffins, he has that experience as well. This squad on NRG, they've been in these situations before, these high stakes moments. And sometimes that is enough to put you over the top.
It's funny you say that. I was mentioning earlier when NRG first entered the lobby, Chicago goes, "How are you guys here?" Squishy replied with talent and experience. That's what he said. And you know what? He's not wrong. There's a lot of talent on NRG, but that experience is unmatched by, any team here in North America. They are the most experienced team, and for good reason. These players have been phenomenal for NRG. and they have been at the top for so long.
And for G2, they also have that experience, but there seems to be a difference when you have that world championship experience, winning it all, knowing what it takes, having that confidence in yourself that you can complete the job. And that is something that this squad has, and something that G2 aspires to get to. And this squad might be it. We have seen some magic, but they still find themselves down as we're approaching that halfway point of game 2.
Be very interesting here for G2. I was talking about how many shots they're able to put on. So far, halfway through this game, 0. Not a single one. And it's Garrett to put away another one. Again, space afforded to NRG on the far side. This time it's a great pass from Justin. But you take a look at the shots coming up from NRG right now. They are just world class.
They're sniping those corners.